and welcome to SAR Trail. I'm Jeff, and today we have an awesome video for you. We're going to be showing you our top 15 picks for camping and overlanding gifts for 2019 to 2020. What we're going to do is break this down into 3 different categories according to their price. $0 to $50, $50 to $100, and then $100 plus. So if you love camping, overlanding, or know people that do, and love giving gifts or receiving gifts, man, you're going to want to check this out and stick around to the very end, because we're going to have a seasonal winter bonus gift idea for you that you don't want to miss out on. And then also, every single one of these gift ideas is going to be linked in the description box below, and there's also going to be a link to our SAR Trail Amazon store where you can check out every single one of these products. So let's check it out and let's dig right into that first gift. We're going to start from that $0 to $50 range. So let's see what we got. Okay, up first we have the Driver Coffee Bean Grinder. Man, this is a handheld grinder. And I'm going to tell you what, if you're anything like me, there is nothing better than waking up from camping and having a cup of awesome coffee. So this thing is so cool. It's simple. You drop your beans inside, you put your hand crank on top, you grind it till it turns silent, it gets quiet, and then you unscrew in the bottom your wooden catch basin that holds your coffee beans when they're ground, and you get to have perfectly ground beans. It's adjustable. You can have coarse or finely ground beans. All of the interior parts are stainless steel. You do not have to worry about any harsh chemicals or aluminum. And then the bottom is this gorgeous wooden base. So there you go. This falls into the $0 to $50. This is the perfect gift for that coffee lover that you know, that's in your family or in your circle of friends. So you're going to want to check it out, the Driver stainless steel and wood coffee grinder. Okay, up next, and sticking with that coffee theme and that camp cooking thing, is the Coletti Bozeman all stainless steel percolator, except for the glass on the top. Man, if you're health conscious, if you don't want to cook or eat anything that is aluminum, that gets heated up and it puts aluminum into your foods, your drinks, your beverages, this is an awesome, awesome gift idea. This thing, I'm telling you, it is so simple to use and it makes incredible coffee. We've used this thing hundreds of times. You just drop a filter in there, drop your grounds in there, fill it full of water, close the top, put it on your gas burner, put it over your campfire, however you want to do it. We've used it both ways, and it makes wonderful, wonderful coffee. And this is a guilt-free percolator, 100% stainless steel, except glass on the top. Almost every other company, this piece here is plastic. But not on the Coletti Bozeman. This is glass, and they make these that you can buy separate. You can buy more. If you drop this one, you break it, you can buy another one. You can buy another one. And better yet, it is just below $50. Check it out. This one is, you got a coffee lover in your family that loves camping or overlanding, this is a fantastic idea. You cannot go wrong. Okay, so up next is a super cool idea, especially if you have an overlanding, camping friend or family member of yours that is always looking a way to efficientize space. How do you fit more into your 4x4? How do you fit more into your camping trailer? How do you fit more gear or organize your gear better? It is the Front Runner Wolf Pack. This is a stackable cargo box, and it is super, super awesome. I'm gonna pop it open and show it to you. You got the lid, it comes right on up. Really nice, really hard corrugated. You can use it as a step also, it will hold your weight. And then you got the inside. Very square on the inside, or rectangular shape. No weird shapes on the inside, they're gonna catch things. They put all of that reinforcement shape on the outside. Front Runner is a fabulous company. They have been making overlanding gear for a really long time. Super cool idea. There are holes on it where you can put straps, tie downs, put this thing in the back of your 4x4. It does a great job. And like I said, they are stackable. They lock in really, really well. Super good idea to efficientize your space. And it's under, I believe it's under $40. You cannot beat that on these. So the Front Runner Wolf Pack, you got to check it out. Okay, so hopping backwards to the camp cooking, camp dining category again, we have the Greens Steel stainless steel premium 16-ounce cups. And these things are so good. I'm gonna tell you, they're durable, they're super tough. Once again, all food grade stainless steel. It's a guilt-free cup. You can pour hot coffee in it, hot tea in it. You don't worry about aluminum leaching into your food. They are durable, they're lightweight, and we have used these for a long time, and they still look brand new. They are absolutely fantastic. They stack really well, and better yet, they are well below 50 bucks. They're more like around $30 for 4 of these guys. For a very high quality stainless steel cup, you cannot go wrong. Put them in your backpack, put them in your cooler, put them in your Wolf Pack by Front Runner, put them wherever you want, man. These things really do a super nice job. Okay, we're gonna switch directions real quick now, get away from the camp cooking gear, the dining gear, and we're gonna go to an electronic piece. This is the LeeHan dual USB charging port with a voltage meter. Man, this thing is absolutely valuable if you are overlanding, especially if you're running a fridge, if you're running auxiliary lights, if you're running anything that draws down onto your batteries into your 4x4 or your trailer. This thing is super cool. It's got the 2 USB charging ports, plugs right into your cigarette lighter or your auxiliary power port, and then right here in the middle of the screen, when it's plugged in, it'll tell you the voltage of your battery. Like if your vehicle is off, it's going to show you about 11.2, 11.7. If your vehicle is on, it might show up to 14.4, 14.6, but it's going to show you where you're charging and where your batteries sit. And man, this can save you from having dead batteries. Like you could run your fridge or your lights till really late at night. You wake up in the morning and your battery's dead, and nobody wants to be in the middle of nowhere with a dead battery. Get something like this, man. This thing is super phenomenal. Charge your phones, charge your tablets, and know exactly where your batteries are at. It is super cool. It's been a lifesaver for us more than once. For our next product, let's go in a completely different direction. Let's talk about tent stakes. If you camp out of a tent, if you use an awning on your vehicle, if you use a collapsible, one of those fold-up awnings that you put out away from your vehicle near your tent or whatever, if you have a rooftop tent, if you have a shower or bathroom tent, anything that has something that you stake into the ground, if you ever camp near the beach or in snow, you gotta have the right tent stakes. And man, we have come across the most awesome snow and sand tent stakes that I can imagine have ever been made. This is the HGH Outdoor Products sand and snow tent stakes. And man, these things have been a lifesaver for us. We've got a bunch of them because we've used them for tents, we've used them for rooftop tents, we've used them for awnings, we've used them for shower tents, and they do such a phenomenal job. We have been in the wind at the beach where it's been blowing 30, 40 miles an hour all day for 2 days. And these things did not budge even like part of an inch. They did such a phenomenal job. This is one of those products for us that has done exceedingly beyond what we hoped we'd get from it. And for the price of these things, it is a phenomenal buy. So if you camp anywhere in the snow or in the sand, you gotta have these. They are super important. So if you know that overlander, that camper that camps out at the beach once a year, twice a year, once a week, if they're lucky, or in the snow, these are super valuable. Absolutely golden. All right, so let's head back into that camp cooking, dining idea because everybody that goes camping loves to eat really good food. Want to show you next a super crucial piece of overlanding equipment if you love cooking awesome food. If you're not just doing burgers and dogs, if you want to cook some really awesome food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the Camp Chef Dutch oven has got to be a way you go. I'm going to tell you, it's cast iron, it's heavy, it's a little bit on the bulky side, but it is so worth it because you can cook so much awesome food from this thing. I mean, look at the lid. This is cast iron like you'd have a skillet. That same kind of skillet you'd use in your kitchen, or maybe your grandma used in her kitchen. It is super awesome. And check this thing out. It is beautiful. It's got feet on the bottom. It's absolutely gorgeous. You care for it like you would anything else that is cast iron. And you can use it as an oven. You can make stews, you can make soups, you can make pizza, you can make cinnamon rolls. Man, it is amazing all the different things you can do with this. And honestly, part of the fun is just how creative you can get cooking with charcoal. Charcoal on the lid, charcoal around the bottom, hanging this over a fire and cooking with it that way. It's just amazing that you can cook so many unique ideas and get a little more backwoods type of cooking and food that tastes amazing. So the Camp Chef Dutch oven, Got a couple different sizes you can choose from depending on how big your family is or how big your meals are. But check it out, it's still under 50 bucks, which is really a fantastic price. Okay, so let's go to a slightly different direction now. Still in that $0 to $50 range. But you know what? You got to get a good night's sleep when you're camping. If not, it just is not worth going. I bet everybody who's camped on a regular basis at some point or another in their life has had a bad night's sleep. Well, a good night's sleep is our goal. So check it out. Want to steer you in this direction. It's the Welllacks Ultralight sleeping pad. This thing, you blow it up. There's also a version we're going to link as well that self-inflates. But it blows up. It's got these little chambers, man. The thing looks super cool. It kind of wraps around your body. You slip it down into your sleeping bag, and it completely supports you on your back, on your side, where nothing touches the ground. It is really super awesome, and this thing is crazy lightweight. You can throw it in a backpack. You can throw it anywhere in your 4x4, in your trailer, whatever it might be. But if you're sleeping somewhere other than a really padded mattress, you're going to want to get one of these guys. They are super inexpensive, 20 to 30 bucks, depending on which one you get, the kind you blow up yourself or the kind that self-inflate. Either way, super lightweight. They do a phenomenal job. Okay, and our last 0 to 50 product is a product that we came across a while ago, and we have fallen in love with it. It is the MarshWay high back camp chair. This is a super lightweight camping chair. I'm 6'1". It's high enough in the back that I can rest my head backwards and get super, super comfortable. This thing weighs just over 3 pounds. Setup and teardown is super, super easy. And this comes with handles on either side, breathable mesh, its own carrying pack. So easy to set up, so easy to tear down, super comfortable, lightweight. You can stuff this thing anywhere in your 4x4 trailer or backpack. For that camping person that loves to just sit down and relax, but they want something other than those little tiny halfway up your back chairs. They want to rest their head back. Check it out. The MarshWay high back chair is a hit in our family. Okay, so on to our next price range category. These are items from $50 to $100, and let's go hard right on into a piece of technology that we have found very valuable. This is the InstaPart Mercury 27 solar panel kit, and this thing is so small, so easy to use, and really has been a lifesaver for us. Check it out. It's got 4 solar panels. Now it's small. This thing is designed typically to do cell phones, tablets, laptops, cameras, but we've also used it to plug in straight to the battery on our 4x4 and have it charge while our refrigerator is running. Now it'll do that on a super sunny day, but if you get into a slightly cloudier day, this is a little bit underpowered to keep your battery charged up when you're running a refrigerator. But for cell phones, for tablets, for cameras, it's got USB charging ports. It can charge all your kind of batteries and everything like that. Man, it is so super easy to use. You can plug it straight into your cigarette lighter if you want to charge your battery in your vehicle that way. But man, you got all of these charging ports right inside the bag here. And what I want to encourage you to do, if you're going to use it to charge a battery on a vehicle, get the charge controller. It's going to be in the description box as well. It just makes sure you don't overcharge your battery. It lets you know when you're charging, kind of how much you're charging, and it keeps you from overdoing it and overcharging a battery and doing damage to it. So it protects your vehicle's battery. But this thing is super, super awesome. You lay it out in the sun, direct sunlight. You can charge up your phone, your camera, your tablet, your laptop, all of that kind of stuff, really in a very short period of time. So check it out. When you're off grid, you got to find a way to charge up your communications and your cell phones and your cameras and stuff like that. This is a super great way to do it. So the InstaPart Mercury 27 fits in a backpack. Honestly, it'll fit in some large jacket pockets. It's a really super good piece of technology. When you're off grid, whether you're hiking, overlanding in a vehicle, or just hanging out in the backyard at the house and you want to keep your stuff charged up without going inside, good piece of equipment. Get it for that overlanding technology freak that you know. All right, so in this same category from $50 to $100, let's jump away from technology and let's go to straight up necessary function. If you're going to be out camping, out of a campground, you're off grid, you're going to need a private place to take a shower and to use the bathroom. Get yourself a shower tent. Man, if you have a camping friend, an overlanding friend, and they don't have a shower tent, get that camping overlanding friend of yours a shower, bathroom tent, it is super, super crucial. I mean, you can kind of see what they look like when they open up right there. And the shower tents are awesome. You can hang bags of water up there that you've put out in the sun that you've heated up. So you got a bag of water that can be your shower. You got doors that you can close. You can put your camp toilet inside. A private place to use the bathroom, a private place to change clothes, and a private place out of the wind to take a shower. It is an absolute necessity if you were camping off grid. Okay, so let's stick with the same function necessity theme. You had the shower bathroom tent. Well, now you need a portable toilet to stick into it. Man, and these are super crucial if you're going to be out camping off grid, especially if you're married, guys. Your wife, she's probably going to be a little more interested in a private place to take care of business than you are. But guys, it's great for you too as well. I have come to love our shower tent and our portable toilet. They are both super awesome. And these things are great, man. They are lightweight, portable, made of plastic. They carry clean water at the top for flushing and your black water down at the bottom. Detach them, pull them apart. Makes it easy to dispose of the waste. Super clean setup. You got a nice place to sit and take care of business. And in the end, when you're out in the woods, guys, you got to take care of business. We all do. And I mean, what would you rather do? Be kind of hunched over a log or a rock, or have your own throne right there in your shower tent, right at your campsite, that you and your whole family or friends can take and use. And nobody has the awkward thing of trying to balance on a rock or balance on a log or balance where there's no rock or log, which is even worse. Bring your own portable toilet, man. It is absolutely a must when you're off grid. And it's under $100. You can't beat it. Something that flushes, holds clean water, you can't beat it. It is absolutely the way to go. A huge upgrade for that overlanding camping friend of yours. Okay, guys, so the last item we have in the $50 to $100 range is another product by Front Runner. Front Runner is a great company that makes a ton of awesome overlanding products. And they make this super cool bag to hold your camping utensils. It's got a handle, it's got clasps, and it comes up just like this. And you have all of your camping tools that you can hang up. Forks, knives, spoons, cutting board, and all of this right here that you can hang up. When you're done, a little bit hard for me to do up in the air, but you fold this flap on over like this. So you got that folded over. You fold these two over, you put these clips together, and then you got your handles, and there it is, the Front Runner utensil kit. Everything that comes in it is stainless steel. You know, it's not high-end restaurant quality utensils, it's camp utensils. And if you take good care of them, they're gonna take good care of you as well. And this thing is phenomenal. It's under $100, well under $100, and it just makes everything about your utensils so much better. And look, listen, it's pretty quiet. When you buckle it all down, it's completely quiet. You don't have forks, knives, spoons rattling around when you hit bumps in your 4x4. It is a very, very nice setup. So check it out. For someone who loves making great food, loves having a very well organized camp kitchen, this is a necessity. You cannot go wrong. Okay, so now we are stepping up our price range. We're getting into that $100 plus category. And we wanted to start off with one of our favorite camp cooking products that we have come across in all our years of camping and overlanding. So we want to start off with the Timbo Tusk Scuttle. If you haven't heard of the Timbo Tusk Scuttle, man, this thing is absolutely phenomenal. It allows you to cook so much great food, super easy to clean, super easy to care for, and a great package that you can pack away super easy. So this is what it looks like. It's this cast iron dish that's up here at the top. Then you put on your gas burner at the bottom. You got these super cool looking blue legs. And check it out, man. You can cook food on this thing. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It heats up fast. It cools down fast. And it is so easy to keep clean. Also, your Timbo Tusk Scuttle, you can get one of these stainless steel lids. You can use it as an oven. You can use it to make cinnamon rolls. You can use it to like a wok type of thing, man. There's so much stuff you can do with this. I mean, we have made so many different kinds of meals, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, all different kinds of breakfasts, all different kinds of dinners, man. It is so, so good. Now the price range, it's a little pricey. It ranges between $275 and $375. depending on what accessories you get and kind of what size you get and how you get it configured. But we know Jerry, the owner of Timbo Tusk. He's a super good guy, stands by his product, and you cannot go wrong for that camping friend, camping family member that loves to cook some awesome food, and especially if space matters in the vehicle that they're using. So check it out, Timbo Tuscado. It's an awesome product. Okay, so we got one more product to show you in that $100 plus range. But remember, we're gonna show you a bonus product right at the end. You're not gonna wanna miss it, so hang on once we finish up this one. So check it out, this is the Dometic CFX50 refrigerator. Now they have a huge line of CFX series refrigerators starting at 28. This is the 50, one of the more popular ranges, on up to 75, and I think even bigger than 75 now. They might have a 95 that incorporates a refrigerator and freezer all in one unit. But check it out, this unit is super awesome. It's very lightweight for what it gives you. It's their size 50, which is their 50 liter essentially. You got the top that comes up from the side. The side, it's reversible. You can have it open up on either side. It's got an LED light inside. You can plug it right in to your auxiliary port, your cigarette lighter within your vehicle. It's got a basket with a divider, a cage inside to keep your food divided out. You can set your temperature all the way from like refrigerator operating temperatures all the way down to a -7 degrees for your deep freeze type of function. It's got awesome handles on the side. It also is Wi-Fi enabled. You can run it right off of your smartphone. Just download the app, sync it to this. You can always, whether you're up in your rooftop tent, whether you're driving, whether you're sitting at your camp chair, you always know what the temperature is inside your fridge just by looking at your phone. Super cool feature because you want to know exactly what's happening with your food. You don't want something to malfunction, something comes unplugged, and all of a sudden your food is no good. So that's an awesome feature. It also has 3 levels of battery saving technology put into it. So you can put your battery saving at high, medium, or low. That means this thing's gonna shut off to save your vehicle's battery. So it doesn't draw down your vehicle's battery too low. So that way come morning time, your battery's dead. You don't want that. And this thing is really well insulated. It will hold temperature for a really long time, even without the compressor running. And I'm gonna tell you what, it is super quiet. And I gotta say, this is probably, on top of everything that we have for our camp cooking, camp kitchen gear, this is probably #1 for us. Now I'm gonna tell you, it's not $100, it's not $200, but it's about $800 to $1,000, depending whether you get it on sale or not. Look on Amazon, we're gonna put the link in there, check that link repeatedly, because it does every once in a while go dip down on sale really nice, and that's how we got this one. We didn't pay the $1,000, we got it for a really good price right off Amazon. So you got the link there, just hold that link, throw it in your cart, and just watch it so you can get a super good price on this deal. But I'm gonna tell you what, if you wanna spend the big bucks and get that big gift this year, this, you cannot go wrong. It is durable, and it is seriously functional. Way better than a cooler full of ice, sloshing around, all your food's getting wet. Man, we did that for years. This is so nice. It's so much better. So, Dometic CFX50, we're gonna link a couple of them in the description box so you can look at the 28, the 35, the 40, the 50, the 75, whichever one suits your needs, man, they got one for you that's gonna fit your family's needs. And remember, hold on, we got one more bonus gift, and it is for the winter season. You're gonna wanna check it out. So be with us just for one more minute. All right, wanted to thank you guys for checking out our top 15 picks for gifts for 2019 and 20. But as we promised, that bonus winter gift idea is right here. It's the Osprey Camber 22 winter backpack. Now it comes in multiple sizes. This is about the medium size. You can get it a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger, depending on your need. But this thing is so awesome, and I'm gonna tell you the features that I absolutely love about this guy. Number one, it's got these big loops right here that you can be wearing your gloves on, your ski or snowboarding gloves, and you can still pull them and open them. You don't have to take your gloves off, and that's really important on those super cold days. Another amazing feature, probably my favorite feature about this bag, is that the water hose, you got a hydration pack that sits in here, it's all insulated, and the hose that you drink out of, it's all an insulated pack that you zip close. You just unzip it when you need to get to water, and then you zip it back. I've used this in -5 degrees, and it has not frozen over. So it holds very well that water so you can always have water all day long. Because here's the deal, if you're out snowboarding, like we go on the winter, and you're out there and it's a cold day, your hose, if it's not insulated, is gonna freeze over, and then your water is useless. You got water in your back, it's still gonna slosh around, but you can't get to it because your hose is frozen over, rendering the water that you brought to you absolutely useless. It's terrible. Some other things I like about this bag, it has a bunch of different pockets. It's got a goggle specific pocket that's designed just to keep your goggles protected. Super, super cool feature, because not every day do you need your goggles. If the sun's not out that strong, or there's not a lot of powder that's gonna spray up in your face, you don't need to have your goggles on. Another awesome thing about this backpack is you can hook up skis to it and carry them on your backpack. You can hook a snowboard to it or your snowshoes. So you could hike up into some dispersed areas, to some out of ski lift areas. Hike up with your snowshoes, with your board attached to the back so you're not carrying it. Switch it up when you get to the top, put your board on, hook your shoes, your snowshoes right up to the back of the bag, and you can ride on down. Same thing for your skis. That is a super, super cool feature about this bag. And it's small enough, and it's got so many places to hook gear, like your ice climbing gear if you're into that. And it's not just a backpack for snowboarding or skiing, but it's for all kind of winter sports. It'll work. Now I'll tell you, in the summer, it's probably going to be a little bit warm for you the way it sits to your back, but on cooler days, you can still use it in the summer. Now, if you're going to be out there and it's going to be 100 degrees and you're going to be in the desert, not the right backpack for you. This is more of a winter sport or cooler temperature bag. But man, I'm going to tell you what, Osprey makes some great bags. They stand behind them with a lifetime guarantee, any manufacturer default. If the zipper goes bad, they're going to fix it or replace it, man. It's a super good company and they stand by their gear. And this whole bag right here, in a world of super high priced backpacks, is only $149. You can't really go wrong. The smaller ones get a little cheaper, the bigger ones get a little bit more, but you cannot go wrong with a super good bag for your winter sports activities. Hey, wanted to thank you guys for checking out this video. Hope you've come up with some really good gift ideas, because these are things that we have used, tested, and we love them. That's why we recommend them to you guys. And hopefully breaking them down with the price points has made a lot of sense for you guys too, for kind of those gifts you want to give to your friends, to your family, to your really close loved ones, depending on the dollars that you want to spend, and maybe some gift ideas for yourself to upgrade your overlanding for this coming year and this winter season. So thanks a lot for checking out SAR Trail. If you have not yet, subscribe to our channel for more overlanding ideas, reviews, and real world overlanding with our family. Thanks a lot, guys.